Welcome to Faye Smith Beauty. I'm Faye, and today in this episode I'm going to show you how to perfect a complexion on mature skin. So this is my beautiful model Brooke, who also happens to be my mother-in-law. She's lending me her beautiful face today for this video. She just had her hair done, so I don't want to ruin it. I'm going to clip her hair back with these creaseless clips. If you don't have these in your kit, they're amazing. To get started, I'm going to cleanse the skin with Youngblood's Micellar Water, which has colloidal silver. Colloidal silver is absolutely amazing way to prep the skin, as it is anti-inflammatory and antibacterial. Next, I'm applying Youngblood Mineral Cosmetics Primer, which is an amazing way to blur fine lines, fill in any pores, and give a perfect silky base for the foundation to stick to. Youngblood Mineral Cosmetics Hydro Glow Treatment is going to add a beautiful hydration and luminosity to the skin. Next, I'm going to use the Jones Road What The Foundation, which is absolutely stunning. I discovered this line earlier this year. It's actually Bobbi Brown's new line that is definitely catered more towards maturing skin, and also just to people who prefer to have a bit more of a skin-like finish to their foundation. It is super duper hydrating, and I absolutely love it when applied with the Youngblood buffing brush, which is the one I'm using right now. Almost like a tinted moisturizer, I would say. A little bit more than a tinted moisturizer, but I love that it has like the hydration. It's almost like you're applying a moisturizer, and it has this beautiful luminosity, still letting the skin look like skin. Next, I'm using Charlotte Tilbury's Contour Wand. So when it comes to getting older, keeping all of your cosmetics to creams and liquids is key. You really want to make sure to avoid any powders. So I really love this Charlotte Tilbury liquid contour that I'm just going to pop underneath Brooke's cheekbones to give a little bit of dimension to the face, and it's adding even more hydration to the face, all while I'm giving a little bit of dimension to these gorgeous cheeks and cheekbones that Brooke has. Can take a little along the jawline as well, which is great for just sharpening the jawline, creating some definition between the neck and the jawline. Do a little on the forehead just so that it doesn't seem so random. And then you can switch to a smaller brush to go down the sides of the nose. If you're enjoying this video, please subscribe. So again, sticking to creams and liquids for everything, I'm gonna use this beautiful cream blush from Youngblood once again. The shade is Parfait. I'm just going to apply to the apples of the cheeks and pull back. And again, I can blend it with a beauty blender. Beauty blenders are amazing for just really pushing the product into the skin, making everything look very skin-like and natural. Layer this product as you wish. And again, I'm always blending everything kind of up and back, giving that beautiful lifted look. Again, from Jones Road, this is the Miracle Balm in shade Happy Hour. This is a cream highlight. So it still has like a tiny little bit of a glow shimmer to it. I'm just gonna warm it up on my fingers and tap it into the skin. It does have a little bit of a shimmery glow, but it's not a powder that's gonna really stick to areas that we don't want it to stick to, and highlight lines we want it to blur and diffuse and hydrate. Beautiful. And you have the option of running a little up the nose and on the chin if you wish to. So next, I just want to highlight the under eyes with this really beautiful product, the MAC Prep and Prime Highlighter in Radiant Rose. It has a pink undertone, which is light reflecting. And look right up. So Brooke really doesn't have much in the way of dark circles, which is a miracle in itself. But I just want to bounce back the light under her eyes just a little bit. So again, I'm using my beauty blender to really press the product in, mostly focusing on the inner part of the eye and avoiding the outer part of the eye. That tends to be where people get crow's feet. Again, Brooke magically does not really have any. Honestly, like, you could go in and use a little bit of a hydrating concealer like the MAC one that I love, but Brooke really doesn't need it. I do love the MAC Studio Radiance for a nice hydrating under eye concealer. Again, anything that you use needs to be hydrating, glowy, and not matte. The skin needs that hydration. Beautiful. So the one powder product that I would advise you to use is a high definition translucent powder, or you can use a slightly warmer one if you're a deeper skin tone, and a little triangle sponge to press in just a really, really tiny amount of powder in certain areas that are just a little bit too shiny. So the reason why I like you to use this high definition one is because it is really finely milled. So it's going to be very, very, very minimal amount of product that you just put in certain spots that are just too shiny. The laugh lines, sometimes, you know, if they're too shiny, they can just get highlighted, which is the opposite to what we want to do. And the same with the under eyes and the T-zone, but very minimal. I also really like the Laura Mercier under eye brightening powder. I would use this in this area too. And I'm hoping you can see this on camera, that it's just kind of immediately taking away like that little bit of tackiness in certain areas and giving an overall more balanced complexion. We want to look glowy and hydrated, but still not greasy. So the last product I'm going to use is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray, which is a really hydrating setting spray, but it's going to make everything stay on all night long. I absolutely love this setting spray for mature skin because it sets the makeup for 16 hours and allows it to stay nice and hydrated. No melting, no fading, and no creasing. Close your eyes, deep breath in, and exhale. So give a generous amount of that. Let that soak in for a little bit, and we have a perfect complexion. So as you can see, using exclusively cream and liquid products has made a really beautiful, hydrating, but flawless finish. Her skin still looks like skin. I'm gonna go ahead and do her eye makeup now for a separate video for you guys, so definitely make sure to check it out to see the complete finished look. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I have linked absolutely all of the products and tools for you in the comments down here. So happy shopping. I hope you find something that you love. If you have questions or comments about the techniques that I've used today or the products, or you have a question about something completely unrelated, leave them in the comments for me. I'm happy to have a conversation with you. And thank you so much for watching. And remember to follow me on Instagram, Faye Smith Beauty. Bye-bye.